Hi, how's it going? I'm good. Just trying to draw a reference sheet for my persona.
Warning, this video is for Ravenclaws only. So if you're a Hufflepuff, feel free to click off. Take it up with my buddy and... Oh! You know what that means, right? All jokes aside, my family has departed. It was a very swell visit. And, I'm ready to get back to work. Things going back to normal on the channel here. Gonna be playing some Mortal Kombat 11 soon. Slice that like button if you're excited about that. And today, we celebrate with the Spooky Scary Sunday, which I am happy that you are on time for once. All right, so before we get started, Let's get some snacks. You guys know what time it is. Also, Edward Norton gave me a call. I told him the parents were in. He actually gave me another week, so we don't have to worry about him, which is good. Because when he gets here, I'm going to kill him. Just like you standing there. Arrived in the last 15 minutes. Am I right? Yeah? No. What the freak do you mean, no? I've been doing Spooky Scary Sunday for over a... Oh, you did just subscribe. Okay, well, I can explain. Spooky Scary Sunday... Wow, that's a blooper. Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday we come together as the samurai, our small little quaint tribe on YouTube. We come together, relax, and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You go on Twitter, follow me at Corey Kenshin. I'll give you maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Go ahead and do it. At Corey Kenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and then drop a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, you get a shout out, boss. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you some wild berry Pop-Tarts, maybe some Starburst jelly beans, and I don't know, a root beer. But with all that being said, first video. This first one is called Sonic the Hedgehog Improved Trailer. I mean, with all the Sonic news that's going on, this is fitting. This was uploaded by Surreal Entertainment. What's good, my friend? And this was sent to us by Meme Agent. So, Agent, you have fulfilled your duties. A promotion is in order, for I now dub thee no longer Meme Agent, but Meme Lord. What is he? Oh,
Gotta go fast.
what? Come on.
Got it.
There are quesadillas, and then there's 𝒉𝒐's giant chicken finger quesadillas, packed with their
Cars?
Up in.
That's not how you get in cars.
I
Lightning McQueen.
am speed.
Okay, now we can get on to the real scary videos. The next one is called Instagram Dating Horror Story. This is uploaded by 𝒉𝒐 Entertainment. And this was sent to us by Tom Kopersky. I'm gonna call you Tom Cop. Tom Cop, the Time Cop. What? Now, Tom, as a reward, one of these delicious, nutritious wild berry Pop-Tarts. My favorite flavor. Why do y'all do this every time? Tom, come here. Hate the Instagram horror stories.
I was a big Tinder guy a few years ago. Everywhere I went,
Bro, this guy is black.
I would update my location and then update, my body count.
Body count.
Then I quit doing Tinder and stuck with Instagram.
Ooh.
I know, they're completely different, and IG has a bunch of fake accounts.
So does
So
Tinder.
I saw this girl commenting on all of my friends' pictures. Then she commented on mine.
Uh-oh.
I also saw my friends replying, so I figured she was a real person because I looked on her page and she had way more followers than the people she was following.
Just like
So
me.
I did-
Go ahead and go to Instagram. Everybody take a second. The story ain't going nowhere. Go to Instagram at Corey Kinch. We trying to get to 600K followers today. If we do, who knows? Maybe I might give like a giveaway on my story. By the way, why would you want to talk to a girl that all your friends were already replying to? You really trying to share with the bros like that?
DM'd her. I definitely thought she wasn't going to reply,
He
but she
DM'd
did
her.
within an hour.
Bro, you're desperate.
We talked for maybe 2 or 3 weeks and we made it official. She was pretty, had a degree, and a good job, as she said.
Dang.
I felt she was out of my league and too perfect.
Right.
Every day she posted new photos. And I told my friends about her and they seemed pretty jealous, except for my friend Ryan. He said I was stupid because I never spoke with her, and I only messaged her.
Yeah, I mean,
She invited me over because she said she can cook. Ryan told me to don't go. The rest of my friends said don't have any kids, and they would laugh. So I went over there,
yo, this dude.
but not without Ryan calling me a clown first. The GPS says she lived
Dude,
about
Ryan,
an hour away.
know something.
When I first started to talk to her, she told me that she lived in a nice neighborhood. But when I got there were people everywhere, and the neighborhood was not that nice.
Oh, turn around. We
When I
out.
stopped at the stop sign in the corner, people walked up to my windows and asked me, what do I need?
Get back.
But I pulled off really fast and got to the house. It was a duplex. So I messaged her, and she said to come up the stairs. It was about 9 at night, and people were everywhere just standing around.
Oh, no.
I knocked on the door, and I was definitely excited. The door opened into my apartment.
You actually thought you were about to meet her without any phone calls, without any video chat, FaceTime. You actually thought you were about to... He actually thought you... He thought it...
As it was a bald-headed white guy with a patchy beard, tattoos everywhere, including his head, with a tank top on.
That's a cholo.
I asked, was Lisa home? And he said, yeah, come in.
Yep. It's Lisa.
When I walked in,
Oh my gosh!
immediately hit with a musty smell mixed with cheese. He told me to sit down.
He's the
He sat down
stupidest.
across from me on the couch. He said she'll be out soon. He asked me, did I want something to drink? And I said, yeah, sure. When I got up, I texted her, can she come out?
He got devil tattoos all
She
over him.
immediately said yes. The man came back in with 2 cups of juice.
No.
One for him and one
If
for
he
myself.
drinks this, I will punch
Then
my
I noticed that
monitor.
he put a phone down on the table.
Oh!
So
I said I would do it. This man just drank the punch out the punch bowl at the suicide party. You earned this, pal. You earned this!
acted like I sneezed and got some on my arm. Then I asked for a tissue. He went to get some tissue and he left his phone like I thought he would. I texted her back, and to my horror, the phone rang. I looked on the caller ID and it was my...
At Domino's, now you can carry out a one-topping pizza with any of our 5 crust types, and you can order any way you want to, online or by phone. So choose hand-tossed.
name. I heard him coming back. He came back and
Are you
he
serious?
sat there for about a minute. And then the phone rang again because he never checked the message that I sent. He looked at the phone.
I looked at the phone.
I looked at the phone.
Yeah.
Then we looked at each other. I postured up. And he calmly said, I guess you caught me. Then out of nowhere, he lunged
Oh,
toward me.
catch these
Had something
hands!
to grab me.
Oh!
In his face.
Oh!
There so fast, and I never looked back. Yeah, I called the cops. And when they got there, the man was still knocked out.
Slug!
After that, I never went on dates with people that I met online again.
Okay. I got some words, all right? He redeemed the freak out of himself. Bro, did you see the KO? They did the Scott Pilgrim freaking... I said catch these hands, but they never really... they never really throw a punch. Yo, Toriel, good. Dog, I will slide you. What the heck? This next one's called My Creepy Coworker Has a Crush on Me, and it was uploaded by Stephen B. Now, this was sent to us by Quincy Dorm. So, Quincy, this is me and you right now. Audio the Samurai. I'm not talking to y'all. Just go ahead, plug your ears, do what you gotta do. Go take a walk. I don't really care. because you didn't send me this. You didn't follow me on Twitter. You didn't hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and you didn't send me. So don't get mad. Get glad, my guy. Anyway, Quincy, I just want to say thank you so much for sending me this. Creepy coworker has a crush on me, man. This is probably about to be lit, huh? You watched it? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Back when Sarah was 17, she worked at a small local bakery. There were less than 15 employees spread across all the night and day shifts, so they only had a few people working during the day.
Okay.
One of these people was Dave, the delivery driver.
Oh, Dave.
From the first time they met, Dave immediately gave Sarah an off vibe. He was in his mid-50s and way too friendly to a teenage girl. But the boss told her that yes, he could be annoying, but no one worked harder than he did, so just ignore his antics.
Okay.
Sarah then recalled that when she signed the paperwork, they never asked her to submit a background check. And in hindsight, that should have been red flag number 2.
Dang.
Over the course of the year or so that she worked with Dave, Sarah tried very hard to ignore him. He was rarely outright creepy, but he was always just a bit too friendly. He would stick around long after his shift was over to talk to her and another pastry chef. He always wanted to lick the bowl after she finished making Rice Krispie treats. He would always stand in front of the racks or equipment or ingredients just enough that sometimes her hand would brush him while reaching for something.
Get
Dave
back.
always stood just a little too close. Dave was constantly asking Sarah about her life, what she liked, what she did for fun, if she had a boyfriend. Almost daily, he would tell her how a nice girl like her should have a boyfriend, how maybe a boyfriend would be.
Unhand me, you troglodyte.
Sarah let this slide because sometimes older people can say things that were meant differently in their time. But then it was the concert invites. Every other week, he had tickets to one concert or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it was almost exclusively tickets.
Look how slick my dude was. Look how slick he was.
Or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it would.
This is how I used to walk by my crush in high school. Oh, she likes Lost, huh? Okay, I'll talk about that next time.
Was almost exclusively tickets to bands she desperately wanted to see.
Dang.
But she also knew that she should not go anywhere with him. Then her birthday came. He bought her a t-shirt and it was 2 sizes too small. He told her to try it on after work and text him a photo.
No.
And proceeded to give Sarah his phone number. He didn't ask for her number. She said no. He asked the other pastry chef for her number, but she had her back and refused as well.
Oh.
He also brought 2 tickets from another band that Sarah had been wanting to see. VIP section, 21 plus only. He said he could get her in. She just had to go with him
Ew.
and him alone. This continued for a while. Sarah brought it up to one of her bosses, but they laughed it off as, oh, classic Dave. When he wanted a hug on his birthday and hugged her without consent, there's Dave for you. Offering to get her booze or pot? Oh, Dave, you scamp. When he pulled up his shirt and showed his abdominal scar from a snowboarding accident, well, that's just Dave. No respect for boundaries. But he was a good worker. Sarah even considered having one of her big, strong male friends come in under the guise of being her boyfriend just to placate Dave. She was repulsed by him, but he hadn't really done anything to classify himself as a predator. Besides asking for her number, he had never tried to straight up harass her, and besides the odd hug or 2 that she was too shy and afraid to refuse, he hadn't gotten super physical.
Speak up.
Then one day, Dave was gone. His name disappeared from the employee roster. Sarah's boss asked to see her in the office. She informed her that Dave was no longer employed at the business. Dave had been fired. He was fired because Dave was a convicted sex offender. There's one count kidnapping a minor from the mid-90s and another count that she doesn't want.
This morning calls for sausagey, pancakey, Jimmy Dean griddle cakes.
Obsessed with this Neutrogena's Hydro Boost Water Gel. My holy grail for keeping my skin almost like juicy looking.
They had never background checked him, and when they contacted a friend in the police department, they found out that Dave had been lying on lots of paperwork, hiding the fact that he was a convicted felon and not notifying anyone when he moved. Once they brought this information to the police department's attention, they had a few more charges to add. They found out because apparently he had been stalking and harassing one of the clients he delivered to. After his termination, Dave showed up to work one day. He had a weapon with him. But Sarah Sarah never found out what he had. They told him to leave or the police would be called, and he ended up leaving in handcuffs. Sarah was extremely relieved that she wasn't there that day. It's been a while since she worked at the bakery, but sometimes she still thinks about how badly things could have gotten had she gone to even one of those concerts with him.
God, now that we know, bro, the sound effects in this stuff. You put those sound effects to anything, it gets scary. Guys, only one box. I went over. The sixth one's called a creepy deep. Freaking stuttering. I'm sorry. Six was called a creepy deep web story 2, and this was uploaded by Llama Arts. Hey Llama, how's it been? We missed you. This was sent to us by Brandon FRFX. So Brandon, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And be smooth. Yeah.
What?
All right. Deep
I
web.
was 26 years old, and I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get. I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
Y'all remember when PewDiePie reacted to my video? Yeah.
One day, I came across talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night. It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty.
What?
She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway.
Bro, how you typing?
She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer.
She's being directed.
After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said. Up until now, I've been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense with someone else.
Yeah.
This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
Turn the camera on.
Dude,
Is this a joke?
don't do it.
Turn it on.
No.
Okay. I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Turn on the camera.
Or
Her
what?
laughter was almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back with one. I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed.
Oh.
The only thing that was working was the chat box. I still
Unplug.
had access to the keyboard.
Unplug.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
No,
Her
baby.
gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before.
No,
I
baby.
moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera.
Bro.
Her face still beautiful. but the smile
Unplug your
completely
computer.
fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank. There was nothing there but a black screen. I felt relieved, thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small...
Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera.
Oh my
The aggressiveness in the message frightened me. Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous.
Dude.
I didn't dare